Hello, my friends, and welcome back. It is still Wednesday, July 17th, 2019. I'm the Drunk Poker, and it is beer time. Now, you can't see it here because we're in the shade, and thank goodness for that, because the sun has come out, and that humidity is just going up, baby. She's going up. Now, we have had an interesting couple of days exploring some different beers, and the reason for that is it's summer, and I'm just like, I want to do different things, and I see stuff, and I'm like, I want to talk about that. So, we're going to talk about this. This is one of those beers, and much like we talked about another Japanese-owned, brewery, Unibroue from Quebec, owned by Sapporo in Japan. By all accounts, the beer still remains the same. Is it craft? No. Is it good? You be the judge of that. Blanche de Chambly, for many people, is their first exposure to a wheat beer. This 5% beer usually came in bottles. When I went back and looked on my Untappd, certainly where I had it, it's in cans now. Now, I'm going to say this, and I love my friends who have breweries that serve in bottles. Cans are the best thing in the whole goddamn world for beer. You can't get any light in there. If they're sealed properly, there's no air, there's no light. The can is the optimal way to sell beer, in my humble, fat guy, drunk guy opinion. Blanche de Chambly. I bought it because it's in a can for the first time, and I thought that was kind of cool. And number two, I don't drink a lot of Unibreue stuff, and their beer is always freaking good. And it breaks my heart because yes, they're not technically craft beer anymore. I understand that. This causes consternation among some people when I drink these beers and I post them. You're promoting macro beer, and I'm always like, dude, my name is the Drunk Pokeroo. At no point does my name ever say the craft beer anything. I am not craft beer in this or craft beer in that or crafty this or crafty. I am a drunk. I do drink craft beer. I love craft beer. I want to support it, but I also drink other things, and I like to drink things that interest me, and this interests me. So, that's it. It is hot, hot out. I'm fighting with the pool right now. We're fighting some cloudiness, which I fixed. Now I got to go in there and vacuum and get rid of it. There's a little bit of algae, algae in me when it rains and it's hot. It smells wonderful. Orange, lemon, touch of spice. Cheers, my friends. Make your own decisions when you drink your beer. I mean, that's a beautiful wheat ale. And is there harm in that? I don't know. There's something about the Japanese owning a brewery that people seem to be okay with. I'm not kidding you. Look at the breweries, say, look at Mill Street. AB InBev bought them. Some people have a very hard time with that. People have a less hard time with these guys. And by all intents and purposes, they've left everybody alone to brew. Increased distribution, whatever. That's a beautiful beer. Orange peel, lemon zest. Definitely a nice spiciness in the back end. Nice coriander spiciness in the back end. It's a beautiful wheat beer. It is refreshing. It is super crushable. There's little to no bitterness. It's definitely it's dry, fruity on the back, spicy, and again spicy not in the way that raked over from Wellington. That's probably my go-to now for deciding what a spicy beer is, but not like that. Not spicy heat, spicy hop, spicy coriander pepper. It's delightful. So you're left in a conundrum. So you only want to drink craft beer, which is fine. I mean, you support what you support, and that's a personal decision. Is this a good beer? And I think if you look at it objectively, yes, it is a good beer. It's actually very, very good, and in cans and at a decent price. So, I mean, I'll continue to craft over everything else, obviously. But if you're going to ignore it, if you're going to be a person who talks about beer and you're going to ignore everything that doesn't have craft on, I don't know. Are you missing something? Are you missing part of the conversation? I don't know. It's good. It's damn good, actually. Anyways, cheers, my friends. I'm going to jump in the pool because it's not getting cooler out. It's getting warmer in the shade. Blanche de Chambly. Cheers. I don't know a lot of French, but it does sound good, doesn't it? Blanche de Chambly.